Hello, everybody. There's a thing down here somewhere. Oh dear. I see you. Wait, I gotta teleport back up. No, I only have one. I thought I had more than one. I must have offered them. Huh, you're hiding a chest from me. I don't appreciate that.
Coming at ya! Hey there! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Oh, what a stroke of good luck!
No. Oh, then no, I'm not doing that.
Time with
No, thank
Espina
you.
has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Is that so, madam? Oh yes, also I have been grinding and I have finally had a full set of artifacts for Nadia, which is really good. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring. Oh, there's so many of them. So cute. Hello. It's above me, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh no, it's a spade. I gotta be right on top of that, I think. Oh. There is something. I don't see anything surrounded by helichurls, but what I do see is this. Can I break it?
Hey there!
I reckon the thing I'm trying to find is in there, but I can't be bothered trying to get in there if I'm honest. Oh. I have a quick. Ooh. We're gonna be grabbing that while we're up there. Because if I've learned something from playing these games,
Faster?
when
Okay,
you get
faster.
a quest, it's bound to be somewhere near a teleporter, and it's much quicker to get them. Do these guys attack me?
What's not to like about a laid-back life with no need to hustle?
You know what? That's true. Who's squealing at me? I'll take these vegetables, please.
Ah, a visitor. Have you come from somewhere far away?
Oh, it's you that's making all the noise. This place is actually not half bad. It's actually really pretty. Climb, child, climb. They're alive. I haven't got a prompt for it yet. Really Troll Shower quest should be around here somewhere. If I'm correct. Aha.
Watch out! Hey there! Sacred name, fortune preserver. Rise. Hey there! Let the magic begin! Hey there! Hiya! Watch out! Watch out!
No, I'm not gonna do that one. What about this one over here? Yeah, seems reasonable enough. We'll do this one, please.
Sunglasses are great at keeping the sand out of your eyes so you can see your way. Except at night. Then you can't see anything at all. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Punching
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
more.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Love the jungle.
Watch out!
I'll be back. Following orders. Feeling lucky today?
Hiya! Ha-ha! That's coming at ya!
You want this one?
Attack! That's the way. Hiya! Cha! The amaze! Feeling lucky?
I'll be back.
Coming at ya!
Seems normal enough. Yeah, just try and get over there. I don't have a waypoint there, so. Ooh, a chest. Nice too.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Time to go
I'm
to work.
getting sick of this game. Ha-ha! Attack! Don't have to wait! That's the way! Coming at ya!
Now testing my patience. We'll meet again. I'll be back.
Oh!
You want this one?
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck! Watch out! Ow! I'm... Ha-ha! Ha! Ha-na! Hiya! Na!
effective, if you ask me. Okay, what the frick? Now I'm getting the hang of it. Nice work.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Bet you could have made that. Bruh, are you that fucking dumb? It's so easy to make that. I've done it before, like with barely any stamina. Let's get up here. Wait, what? And where is it? What even is over here anyway? Hello? Wasting my time. Am I even allowed this in this area? I have a feeling I'm not meant to be. Bailey? No. bird in here or something. It's a pretty little house, honestly. Oh, it's legit somebody's house. What the hell?
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Bring it over here.
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here, after all. Let's search the area and...
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. It's an extinguished bonfire. Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in?
Unlikely.
Legit-
There are no
legit
signs
just
of life.
If...
I was legit just in there, so I don't think we had a little bit of time on.
Huh. So there really isn't anyone... Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in...
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kinda This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh, what sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark.
I recognize
Doesn't
that
look
mirror.
like there's anything else worth it.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Let the magic begin! Over here! Hey there! Go. Everybody stand back!
Hiya! Cha! Ha!
Coming at ya!
Cha! Hiya!
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters... A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while.
What? You're going alone?
Your suspicions are as banal as... Not to mention that...
Good thing there's a bonfire over there.
we go.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with. Changing the subject. Dane's taking forever. We came, so... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't. Oh, come on! Don't say that. Paimon just nighty-night. Go on.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun... What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dream... All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Halt! What do you think? This place is not whatever you think it... Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eye. What business is that of... Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm warning you. No. Okay. Fine. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on, then.
Dick?
Mind your own. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... Huh? You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. Oh, I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm... And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact... This wretched curse of immortality... Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little... We lost our home. All we can do is watch helplessly as our... Because, although Conria be any who when the cataclysm came, but those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other, he is Caribert, my illegitimate. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now. I was a noble of Conria, and then Caribert. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now I... She was. We were... It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I want... And now, if nothing else... Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his... I do not, but it is said. I believe that it might just... In my youth, the gods have already... Never mind. As long as you understand. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the... Okay. Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Could you really? This is the Is it done? Oh, splendid. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to... Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No! We need to perform... I said before that this... Which means... we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go.
Why does he hate?
Faster? Okay, faster.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom! I will utter no prayer, nor will you and you. God, my son. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people, then I... Oh, please, God. I...
Wait. I can't leave this area? Yeah, I can't access the map at all. So I just have to complete this quest until I'm done. That's no fun at all.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. But I'm here now. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you... I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please. Please. Oh, gods above. You took... I'd give you... The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom. I grow them. In that the details don't matter, right? There is a... I'll be here, watching Caribert. Good.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Ah, you're back. Coribear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still is... Anyway... I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Ah, good.
Watch out! Hey there!
What happened? Was it Monster? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken... Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thought... I have been so very wary for many years. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting...
Must he continue to pray for the gods when they're not gonna really help him?
We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Coribear! Oh no, he must have... Come on!
Step on up!
That's not Coribear. Right. Coribear's scarf. My eyes must be going. Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. Yes. Did it go in here? Well...
Oh dear.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? Huh. It looks like there... I've never seen anything... Oh, there's only...
Coming at ya! Hey there! Ah! Cha! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Holy fuck, that's the first time I've heard a torque.
Hey there! Hey there! I'm going in! Ha! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Be amazed! Everybody stand back! Hey there!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself? Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Humans, fate has not granted you the right to... Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial.
Feeling lucky? Aha! Hiya! Ah! Ah! Ha! Ha!
Desolation!
Coming at ya!
I see dominion!
Coming at ya!
Let's fight!
Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Hiya! Ah! Hey there! Ah!
Foolish mortals! All shall succumb! Freeze and devour! Desolation!
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Corn conquers all!
Coming at ya! Ha! Ha! Coming at ya!
Who was that? He was a perfect being. He had the most wondrous and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. think.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that... Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
What? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I feel good. And is that so? Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange... For this to happen, you say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have...
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh! You see? It worked! Cory Bear can speak again! Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conry here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I...
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protect... Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just... Oh, and, You have to promise never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens...
Okay, Papa. I won't.
Not since that day have I been so... I knew that once a murderer, but the god we saw in that cave... Now, that wondrous power, it was... Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they... Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I a sinner? Oh, don't be upset. You and I, no matter. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Surprise! Yeah! Over here! Surprise! Watch out! Hey there! Watch out! Ah!
No. Impossible! The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. It was neither illusion nor Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again. Could he really... Caribert? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by. No, No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone. This does not bode well. What if he's... Wait a minute. This is... Oh, no. The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off. And... if he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen
I asked you first.
I said... have...
Hey, whoa! There are hilly children.
Exactly. Matter of...
You... Forest...
You...
Curse you all, Forest Rangers.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss?
He'd only just regained his mind. How... So tell me.
Jeez. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling.
Wait, you're leaving? Not...
Caribert! Caribert, stop! It's me. Whatever you saw, it was... I told you. We're in a fairy... Caribert? How could this happen? Come! Caribert! We have to go home now.
Papa...
Caribert...
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense. Aha! Traveler, you're awake! Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course. course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. My real name is Clothar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours, a sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom. Huh? Sinister? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the... We once believed that to us, and the one who controls the abyss can control... But what did you... Oh...
What did he just call me?
Traveler!
I am legitimately so fucking confused right now.
Thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appeared information and memories flow within them. You mean Clothar Al... After founding... But the curse of immortal... After 100... Yet his dark legacy lived on. You could say that.
Are you alright? You have a trouble...
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head, and it seems closely... And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly this series of events... What is it?
The field? What is that?
You mean here? Well...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly... The male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible, unless... Clothar... This all raised... We should part...
Huh? You're just gonna leave?
It's better that we
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is...
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest.
There goes day. What is it? Huh?
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
Step on up! goes on.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we... Huh? What's... Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Watch out!
Huh? So you don't have a vision after... Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedehara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him any... Right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat it. Anyway, just to be on the safe... Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean, Anyway, Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment.
Let's get down to business.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Finally,
Cha!
No.
Coming at ya! I'm loving this treasure hunt. Hey there! Watch out! Cha! Hey there!
Hello? Oh, hey, what's up? I said, hi, what's up? Let me check my phone real quick.
Fine.
Let me have a look.
Hello, Chloe.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. Yeah! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Hiya! Coming at ya! Quick, let's pack it up.
This job's so much easier now that I don't have to check everyone's travel.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beidou had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it up.
Oh, so you...
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it? Really? Wow. When you put it like that... He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important. I thought they'd come to a
Just a little while ago, this... Thank you! Guess we'll...
All right, then.
Surprise!
confused. I was like, hang on a minute. Okay, now I'm here.
Yep. Step on up.
I remember this place. I need to fight that boss again. Kick her ass or something.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on We invited Mr. Kaedahara here to extend a gesture of good. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to regarding the history of the Kaedahara clan. I trust that you're already. In short, there was one, but there came a time. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution in the interest of preventing further harassment of the Blades.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous
I can assure you that with the Kaedahara clan's you will be able to lead a safe and.
I have grown accustomed to life, yet my ancestors.
I sense some hesitation. Should you accept this offer?
Malicious room?
Well, to some, the Muso no Hito Also,
What?
That is correct.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, but perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well,
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly... Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the...
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to...
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
I like this guy so much.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Titties! Not that he can get his attention. Got someone's attention. Come here, buddy. Come here. What, you don't love me now? Come here, Bailey. I have no shame due to the fact that I said that on stream. Gotta have a bit of sense of humor. I honest to God thought they were attacking me there for a second. have one question for this game. Why the heck do most girl characters have giant boobs? Like, what is up with that? Like, I admire it, but like,
okay,
damn.
faster.
A quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned...
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Mr. Kaidahara, to be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidahara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the...
Millions? Of mora?
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic, but I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect...
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks? The Tenryou Commission had
It's true that the commissioners are... If anyone had been out...
Uh-oh. Looks like the...
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble else. Few people possess your prowess in battle. I am well aware of your talents. It would cause me great grief. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero that...
You flatter me.
Oh, actually, let me tell you about...
Sure.
All right, then. One of them is a pretty well-known...
Amenoma. Now there's a
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. I recalled this because...
Understood. Though it's...
Sure! Can't hurt...
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start...
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get...
Ah, if it isn't Kaedahara Kazuha.
Huh? You two...
Yes. The Kaedahara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the 2 clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited... let me quickly explain. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. As an example, the Amenoma art. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only... As for the art of the...
That's right. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings. And eventually...
Indeed. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishi.
You overestimate me. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today, we hope to assist with...
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryou Commission, but I haven't heard any... He didn't say a word before he left, which is very But I've done what I can so far.
We heard that there was...
Yes. I believe he went to collect the item. Yes. Strange. If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing. He is extraordinarily talented.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be, based on the evidence we have...
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of... He is humble and... Yes. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nag...
Surprise!
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right. My husband has come...
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him, but making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer...
I see. Amenoma Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Amenoma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
That is the most likely conclusion based on every... However, in this case, if this is indeed what happened, and the innocent... One fact that I keep coming... Mr. Nagato, the more I ponder it, the more... Right. Amenoma Yuya...
Darn!
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Miss...
Okay.
Let's head out of the...
Before we head out of the city, I need to go to the premier area.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
Come and try some creative cooking.
Hello. Everything's...
You can find everything and anything at Superman Monopoly.
Well, that's 100% a Chester Mia. Am I right? Am I right? I wonder what happens if I... Huh. the water. Follow the water. I can swim. Oh, it goes down here. Hello, puppy dog. If you... Oh, there's two of them.
Wait. I hear something off.
Oh! This must be another one of those as sketchy as that whole thing seems. You did put it...
Now I'm picking up...
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now. It felt very much like that ancient Indeed. We should remain vigilant.
So it's an under...
The force is definitely coming from down... The source of the judging from the concentration...
Mrs. Nagato said her husband...
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that... From what I've been... But most will... Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
That was too...
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place. Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. Yes, let's go. Quiet your mind and focus.
Oh, what the hell?
Adventure time! Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time!
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continues.
Faster? Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Coming at ya! Watch out!
It's...
Ugh! Look at this...
By the looks of it, a letter. Written on a piece of torn clothing. Well... According to this letter, Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse, and...
So...
He was not only... Whatever traces there may have been... Yes, if Amenoma Yu...
Right! So let's get moving!
Bailey, come here. Oh, fine, I'll put my legs on top of you then. He's like, what the hell?
I wouldn't be surprised. For a practitioner, all the clues that... I have a
Wait!
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find...
Why are you not listening to me, though? Oh, this again. Oh my god, sake.
You see,
Why here?
I'm not sure. Show yourself!
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So, what's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kaede?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Miyuya that stands but what if instead of facing Ame no Miyuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now that you mention it, it is giving... Whoa! Surely you don't mean...
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organism. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, or rather as a means to occupy Ame no Miyuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy in me as a descendant of the Kaedehara clan. You should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, he not only bestowed upon me in her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most...
So... swords can become conscious?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. After the death of my crew, I seek but one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of...
So Ame no Miyuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using...
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired...
You're awful!
After I returned to at long last, Kaedehara... Now... We shall rewrite history!
This is why I won't go to hospital bad. Wait, I'm checking. Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so that's his sword. Oh, it's a 3-star. Never mind. Why are you holding a 3-star there, buddy? I'm definitely gonna be aiming for Kazuha when Bennett comes out. I'm also gonna be getting that heat.
Submit to me!
Time to go.
And
join me and sever that divine light! Submit to me!
Can I please use my bow?
We shall rewrite history!
So close,
join
man.
me and sever that divine light!
Time to go, as one with wind and cloud!
I didn't even see it, damn it.
Do not stand in my way.
Your bluff's fooling no one.
Lost. Even if you he is but a puppet that can be the end result. And even if I by any means...
Your fighting style. It is indeed, but from your movement.
Really?
As I've mentioned, since the blade is, if you ask me...
Are you trying to... On his deathbed, he passed to... In that regard.
Because all of... I've been wondering, now that I've seen inside... After all the time...
Oh, that's right.
Only when Mr. Not... Well, that you were determined... I think you realized your limitations long ago. But the way I see it...
What would you know about any of this?
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art, even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired? Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art?
Silence! I will concede that
And you should...
Easy for you to I have no need of anything that would stand in my way.
How stubbornly you I do not believe for us.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to...
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A tape, once we have dealt...
And as for your end of...
I...
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only... The cursed blade strength, the power of the Tatar...
But...
Even if we have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
Your disdain for me betrays your woe now.
Kazuha?
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this would... I will.
What should we do next?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blades, if he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that...
All right.
What about Amanoma Yuya?
The blade says he'll let Amanoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness.
Are we sure this is... Okay, fine.
Bruh. I get to play him as again. Fuck yeah. Recommended elements. Well, I've already got one. But just in case.
I'll scout ahead.
Bruh. That would do everything.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Business. Berry. Lucky day.
Time to go. Falling leaves adorn my night.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to let's keep going. Time to go.
Let's get down to business.
The wind knows me.
Finally, I get the ferry. Finally, I get a lucky day.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult. He cannot hold out much.
But
I will be careful with it. He's... Wind Strider.
Oh, so you can get it as an actual weapon for him? It's very, very cool.
Cheap tricks.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
No, you don't. I do.
Into the wind.
are you okay? It looked like you were really...
Yes.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer.
Perhaps this time?
True form? Is this the same blade as before? It looked...
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is I've finally figured out why it was you wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I'm the only one who truly...
Huh?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup! We...
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just...
It's my lucky day.
One with nature.
Finally, I get the ferry.
Time to go.
You win this battle.
better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a...
But in this too...
Indeed. Too much time has passed. Yours is the...
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travel. Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not This blade has traveled the land with me for many years. Skill. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the sword. Though you tried to cooperate...
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. The moment you embarked on this journey, you have known this.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness. And how could I possibly deny? I said to him...
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time. When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to...
Wow.
Indeed, he spent the rest of his life in the forge. He felt intent, so he instructed all he wanted to show.
So that's what... after...
Right. This blade... Yes. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. He seems to have...
When I look back at the past, I once told him that, but darkness, not only did I...
You are finally seeing reality?
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release, but I still cannot... So...
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too?
It has to be done in this order. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should...
His attitude has grown. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. Alas, nor have I... My fights were you.
Oh?
I will release Amenoma Yuya. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire...
Understood. Then...
I see. He used my body. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of... If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down, even now. Still, even if he's... Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ishin.
Successor of Amenoma art.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor.
Into the wind. It's fine. The wind knows me. That hurt! One with nature. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, his sense of savage cruelty has completely...
You also fought well. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you... I strayed far from... I beseech you.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedahara to do the right thing.
Thank you. Success.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I am not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
It's Yuya!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safe.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the... But I have some good news as well. Ryuji, from the Bantan Sango Detective Agency, tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really?
Yes. Badly wounded, but he will... And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its...
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't... I have decided...
You... But...
Thank you. Okay. I am ready.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. but there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why his consciousness will...
Kagotsurube Ishin. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own action. Only in the final moments.
Seems like he...
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Hearing your quest to face the god, after everything I've seen, I will continue to support you from this point on.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update...
Oh, you're right. And it's also time...
You've returned. The Tenryou
Wow, you...
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take...
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations.
I see.
The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but...
Very well. However, if you...
Great.
Where will you travel?
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
You must have a... Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else?
I just got the sword. But where is it? Yeah, there it is. So if I do get Kazuha, at least I have a sword that will suit him. Well, I'm gonna end this stream here because somebody's hungry. actually, wait, can I do this quest now, or do I need to unlock anything else? No, I can. Okay. That's not how you do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forget how to do buttons. Anyway, catch you later. Catch you later, Billy. Why you do this to me?
Catch you later,